Have you woken up today feeling a thirst that just won't quit no matter how much water you drink? Or maybe you've noticed you're making more trips to the bathroom than usual, even in the middle of the night. If you're nodding your head right now, please keep watching, because this video was made just for you. Many people live for years with high blood sugar without ever knowing it. The body keeps sending signals, little warning signs that we end up brushing off as tiredness, the heat, or just the stress of everyday life. But those signals exist for a reason, and learning to recognize them can make all the difference for your health and your quality of life. Today, I'm going to show you, in plain and simple language, the most important signs that your blood sugar may be high right now, at this very moment. Even if you already take medication, even if you've already been diagnosed with diabetes. Because yes, this happens to a lot of people, and there is absolutely no shame in that. It's a reason to pay attention and take care of yourself. If this topic speaks to you, and I have a feeling it does, go ahead and subscribe to this channel right now. Every week, you'll find information just like this, always in simple language, always delivered with warmth, and always created with people over 60 in mind. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. We're in this together. First, let's understand why blood sugar rises. Before we talk about the signs, let me explain something quickly in simple words so everything makes more sense. The sugar we eat, found in bread, rice, fruit, sweets, and even crackers and pasta, enters our bloodstream after we eat. For that sugar to get into our cells and become energy, our body needs a substance called insulin. Think of insulin like a key that unlocks the door of each cell so the sugar can get inside. When that key doesn't work properly, or when the body doesn't produce enough insulin, the sugar stays floating in the bloodstream without being able to enter the cells. And that's when the body starts sending out distress signals. Those are exactly the signs we need to learn to recognize. First sign, thirst that just won't go away. This is one of the most classic signs, and also one of the easiest to ignore, because we always find another explanation. Oh, it's just hot outside. Oh, I had something salty for lunch. But when blood sugar is high, the kidneys work overtime trying to flush out that excess sugar through urine. In doing so, the body loses a lot of fluid, and that's where that constant, intense thirst comes from. A thirst that doesn't go away even after drinking a full glass of water. You drink, it eases up for a moment, and then the thirst comes right back. If this has been happening to you regularly, make a mental note or jot it down on a piece of paper. Don't brush it aside. Second sign, urinating frequently, including during the night. Right alongside the thirst comes this sign that really disrupts sleep, especially for people over 60. Waking up 2, 3, or even 4 times a night to use the bathroom might feel like just part of getting older, but that's not always what's happening. When blood sugar is high, the kidneys filter more and produce more urine. The body is working hard to eliminate that excess sugar. That's why a person urinates frequently during the day and keeps waking up at night. You might be thinking, but I've heard this could be a prostate issue, or maybe my bladder is just getting weaker. Those causes are absolutely real and worth exploring, but high blood sugar causes this too, and it deserves to be checked out. Third sign, fatigue that doesn't go away even after rest. You know that feeling of waking up already exhausted? Of doing something simple like brewing a pot of coffee or folding a few towels and already feeling completely drained? That deep, heavy tiredness, different from the normal tiredness after a busy day, can be a sign of high blood sugar. The reason goes back to what I explained earlier. The sugar is not getting into the cells to become energy, so the body is literally running on empty, even if you slept well and ate a full meal. It's a different kind of tired, a tiredness that doesn't make sense, and one that doesn't get better with rest. A lot of people ask me whether this could be anemia or a thyroid problem. It absolutely can be, but high blood sugar shows up this way too, as an unexplained, bone-deep fatigue, and it needs to be evaluated by a doctor. Fourth sign, blurry or foggy vision. This one tends to worry people, and understandably so. When blood sugar rises, the fluid inside the eyes changes, and that affects the way the lens of the eye focuses. The result is temporarily blurred or foggy vision, almost like trying to look through a fogged-up windshield on a cold morning. This is not about needing a new pair of glasses. This is your body sending you a warning. Here's something important to know. When blood sugar returns to a normal level, vision often improves. But if blood sugar stays high for a long time, the damage to the eyes can become permanent. That's why this sign cannot be ignored. If you've noticed changes in your vision, even occasional ones, please bring it up with your doctor as soon as you can. Fifth sign, tingling or numbness in the hands and feet. This sign is very common among people who have been living with diabetes for some time, but it can also appear before a diagnosis is ever made. When blood sugar stays elevated for an extended period, it begins to damage the nerves, especially in the extremities, meaning the hands and feet. The sensation can feel like tingling, that pins and needles feeling, or numbness, like your foot has fallen asleep even though you haven't been sitting in an awkward position. Sometimes it comes as a burning sensation in the feet, especially at night. If this is something you're experiencing, please don't treat it as something minor. This is a sign that the body has been asking for help for a while. Sixth sign, cuts and sores that take a very long time to heal. Did you nick your finger in the kitchen or scrape your foot, and weeks later it still hasn't fully healed? That is also an important warning sign. Elevated blood sugar damages circulation and weakens the immune system, which is the body's defense and repair crew. With circulation slowed down and the immune system struggling, the healing process becomes much slower. Blood doesn't reach the wound as efficiently, the body's repair cells take longer to do their job, and the wound stays open and vulnerable to infection for much longer than it should. This sign is especially important to watch for on your feet. A small wound on the foot, when blood sugar has been high for a long time, can develop into something far more serious, so take a close look at your feet every single day. Seventh sign, constant hunger, even right after eating. This one sounds almost impossible, doesn't it? Eating a full meal and still feeling hungry. But that is exactly what can happen when blood sugar is high and insulin is not doing its job properly. The cells are not receiving enough energy because the sugar can't get through the door, so the brain sends out a signal, "I need more fuel," and hunger follows, even if you just finished a plate of food an hour ago. If you've been feeling that strange, unexplained hunger that doesn't match what you've eaten, pay attention. Your body may be reaching out for help. So what should you do if you recognized yourself in these signs? First, and most importantly, don't panic. Recognizing these signs is an act of love and care for yourself, not a reason for fear. Your body is wise, and it is trying to communicate with you. The most practical thing you can do starting today is to pay close attention over the next few days. Are you more thirsty than usual? Going to the bathroom more often? Feeling that unusual fatigue? Write it down. Bring those notes to your doctor or to your local clinic or community health center. If you have a blood glucose meter at home, use it. Check your sugar levels in the morning, before eating, and after meals, always following your doctor's guidance on how and when to test. And if you have not yet been diagnosed with diabetes, don't wait. Ask your doctor for a blood sugar test at your next visit. Early detection changes everything. The sooner you know, the sooner you can act, and the better your chances of avoiding serious complications down the road. Many community health centers and Medicare wellness visits include blood sugar screenings at no cost to you. You deserve that peace of mind, and you deserve to know what is happening inside your own body. Closing with care. Taking care of your health after 60 is not a battle you have to fight alone. It's a journey, taken one step at a time, with knowledge, attention, and the right support by your side. Today, you learned to recognize 7 signs that your blood sugar may be high: the thirst that won't quit, the frequent trips to the bathroom, especially at night, the deep, unexplained fatigue, the blurry vision, the tingling or numbness in your hands and feet,
the wounds that won't heal, and the hunger that doesn't make sense. Listen to your body. It is speaking to you, and now you know a little better how to hear what it's saying. If this video was helpful to you, please do me a big favor. Share it with a friend, a family member, or someone you care about who could use this information. Sometimes a single video can change someone's life. And subscribe to this channel so you keep receiving content like this, created with care and with genuine warmth, just for you. In the comments below, I'd love to hear from you. Have you experienced any of these signs? Are you planning to talk to your doctor? I read every single comment, and I am rooting for you every step of the way. Take good care of yourself. See you in the next video.